Hello everybody, and welcome to a video that I am so excited to bring you. This is another War of the Spark standard video, and the deck we are playing today was invented by none other than Ken Yukihiro. I am a huge fan of Ken Yukihiro. He basically invented Hollow One and then played it at a pro tour back when everyone thought it was a meme, and made the top 8 with it and basically made it a real deck. So I'm a huge fan of Ken Yukihiro, and this is the deck that he played in the MPL in week 1. And I am super excited to play it for all of you folks. The deck is super sweet. It's got tons of cool combos that nobody else except Ken Yukihiro could find, of course. And we're going to be taking it through some best of 1 standard just so I can show you a variety of matchups, though I am using the best of 3 style deck. First of all, let's talk about before I dive in, I want to remind you that if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section down below. I really do love interacting with all of you in the community, and from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate each and every one that supports the channel. It really does help me out a ton, and yeah, it's really just a pleasure to make videos for all of you folks. But now let's get into the deck. This deck is built around Vivien, Champion of the Wilds, and the -2 ability specifically. Looking at the top 3 cards, it's not all that many cards. You have a decent number of lands in your deck, so you want to make sure you have as many hits as possible, and this deck delivers on that front. This deck has, I should have counted this before, 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 22, 24... 30 creatures in it, guys. 30 creatures. It's so many creatures. It's unbelievable. And the creatures have a ton of synergy together. Vivien being able to cast them with Flash is also very powerful. So Vivien, Champion of the Wilds is definitely the card that this deck is built around. The other elements that this deck is built around are +1/+1 counter synergies. So starting off at the 1-drop slot, we have Pelt Collector and Chamber Sentry, both of which can come in on turn 1 and then gain counters. I guess Chamber Sentry doesn't gain counters, but Pelt Collector gains counters. And the reason we have these counter synergies is specifically to work with the new card from War of the Spark, Huatli's Raptor, because when it enters the battlefield, you proliferate, and all of these creatures that have counters on them will get a extra +1/+1 counter. Your Planeswalkers get an extra loyalty counter. And Huatli's Raptor is just such a key card in the deck. It works wonderfully with cards like Venerated Loxodon, which gives all of your creatures a counter, so Huatli's Raptor acts as a second Anthem effect. Knight of Autumn, which just has a ton of effects, but also can gain counters. And then Growth Chamber Guardian, which can also gain counters on its own. So there's a nice little counters theme in there. We play Llanowar Elves just to have like the best 1-drop in all of Standard in our deck, which is just really awesome. Llanowar Elves is always great on turn 1. Letting you cast a turn 2 Vivien in a lot of matchups is crucial. Casting a turn 2 Teferi is also nice. Teferi's in the deck to help us against those control matchups, which can otherwise be quite pesky and difficult to deal with. And then we just have a couple other creatures to round it out. We have Deputy of Detention for a little bit of interaction, like attached to a creature, which is always nice. And then Amara, Soul of Accord, just for one of those creatures that can snowball out of control. In the sideboard, we have 4 Baffling End for those creature matchups, a Disdainful Stroke and 3 Negates for those control matchups, Deputy of Detentions for the matchups where you need more removal attached to your creatures, another Teferi for control, a Johnny. I think a Johnny is basically for those games where you kind of are playing against another mid-range creature deck and it tends to stall out. Similar case with Nissa and Tristani, because both of those cards really help you break open board. Could you stop it? Sideboard? Thank you. Tristani. Yeah, both of them really just help you break open a board stall. Tristani, of course, buffing your entire team and being a card you can find off of Vivien. Nissa being a Planeswalker that just makes creatures and eventually wins you the game with a great ultimate and stuff like that. And overall, that is going to do it for the deck tech. I really do hope you enjoy the gameplay. We're going to be going through 3 games of best of 1 standard with it, just because I'd rather show you the variety of matchups that this deck can play and perform well in. It's not as good against the mono red because mono red's not as good in best of 3, so obviously Yukihiro wasn't building with that in mind. But if we do face off against mono red, it does have some potential to win. You have to save your Knights of Autumn for those experimental frenzies, but okay. This hand is weak. It's not great. In certain matchups, this hand would be very good. So, because Vivien's just so good in the deck, we're on the draw. Vivien on the draw is much worse. We're going to mulligan this hand. Okay, this hand is much better. Even though we can't cast anything on turn 1, we're still going to keep it. We have a Vivien still. We have a Pelt Collector now if we do draw a Forest or something. Ooh. Opponent is also playing Pelt Collector. He knows the way. Okay. Arolenzo. Prepare to meet your doom. Okay, okay. Looks like a Sultai variant, perhaps? We are going to start off with a Growth Chamber Guardian, I believe. Amara is not really going to get to attack in. We'll just try to use it, our Amara, once we have a Loxodon. Okay, of course he has the Dream Start, you know. Opponents always have it. Oh, that's so tricky if you're playing like a super aggressive deck. This deck can definitely go a little bit bigger, go into the late game with our Vivian Reed and stuff. But it's still a little bit rough to face down a start like this. I think we are going to trade. Because if we don't, we're in bad shape anyway. This thing's going to grow. We're going to trade. The other thing's going to come at 3-3. Just a problem waiting to happen. Okay, so we're going to start off with Pelt Collector, and then we're going to play our Amara here. The thing with Amara that's good here is if my opponent does start to attack me with too many creatures, I can just attack him with Amara and then just have a chump blocker for his guy. So, oh, nice. Merfolk Skydiver. So he's like a blue-green proliferate type deck. Counter synergy. Incubation Druid. Yeah, this is not a good start for us. No blocks. We can play Chamber Sentries as a 3-3 so that then our other guy grows as well. We will shock ourselves so we can get that extra chump blocker. X is 3. We'll go blue, white, green. Attack with Amara. Get a 1/1 lifelinker. Yep, trading is good for us here. Play our Llanowar Elves. And now we can double block Wild Growth Walker, single block Jade Light Ranger. Where's the counter going? That's a real interesting spot to put it. He probably has a Krasis in his hand. Oh no, he's going to use this to proliferate. Yikes. We will not fall for his trap. We're going to block like this. We'll go to 1. Then back up to 2. Actually, we're going to have to block chump this. That way we won't die to this Merfolk Skydiver. If he doesn't kill Chamber Sentry, then we can actually use Chamber Sentry's ability to shoot down the Skydiver. Wow, he didn't. So I think we do have to kill this. We're not out of this yet, but we are not losing this game yet either. Because now this can trade with this, and now we're going to have Vivian. I think we're going to find shape here. Funny as that may sound, given how bad our start was. And we are about to play Vivian, which is one of our best cards. Vivian is so fun. And then it'll give all our creatures flash, and we can maybe just eat his guys. Oh my gosh. Simic Ascendancy. That's madness. Okay. Well, we're just going to take this. He can put a counter on it. Looking for Llanowar Elf or Chamber Sentry or... Oh, Watley's Raptor is so close to being exactly what we need here. Jeez. I think we lost this game, but we were so close. If we could have cast the... Watley's Raptor here, we would be able to proliferate all our guys. Actually, we are going to be able to kill Incubation Druid here. So he can put 2 counters on it. Oh yes, the tight technical play. You know it. That's what we're known here on the channel. That excellent deal 1 damage. Oh yes, so good. Oh yes, so minus. Opponent is making me wait on it. Ooh. So we have enough mana to cast both of them. That is an exciting development, to say the least. I just realized that we... Oh, that's not an exciting development. I played that so badly. We lose. I forgot we can't cast him with Flash anymore. Whoops. What we should have done is cast Huatli's Raptor, then used Vivian, then had the second Raptor, but we lost. That was bad. I am sure someone was yelling at their screen, but, you know, oh, man. Whoops. I'm still relatively new to the deck. I played like 5 matches with it. Oh my gosh. That feeling where you just kind of assume that your creatures all have Flash. I mean, don't they usually have Flash? That's just the natural state of the world. I mean, we probably weren't winning that game anyway because his guys were going to be too big, but that was the classic blunder. Oh, yes. This hand is incredible. Even on the draw against mono white. This is definitely a hand where you trade off your Llanowar Elf, because it's still going to be a 2-2 even at the end of the day, so it's going to trade for this regardless. Wow, opponent has the on-theme sleeves. They even went to the trouble of getting the best art for planes that's available in Standard. I respect it. Oh, this is a problem. Oh my gosh, get wrecked, Law Rune Enforcer. I wonder if my opponent knows how that works. That's going to be so funny. I hope they tap it. Tap it real good. Dun 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 dun. This is not the greatest matchup, but it's a... Okay, we'll get that Huatli's Raptor in there. No attacks. Now, if they want to kill Vivian, they have to attack it with both, so it just soaks up some damage. Perfect. Nice. Okay. I think we're going to go with the... Llanowar Elves, Venerated Loxodon on this turn. Whew. I was worried it was tapping for mana for a second. Okay, and now next turn we can go Knight of Autumn into Huatli's Raptor. Oh yeah, we're going to win this game. Opponent stumbles on lands, we get him. Haha! Proliferating feels so good all the time. Yes! Oh, we got that sweet, sweet W. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That was great. Okay, the final game, boys and girls. Guys and gals, heroes and villains. The final game of the video. I know we're all rooting for your boy, NicolaiBolas, your hero, the protagonist of this video. Oh, man, this person's all fancy. I hope they're not mono red. I really hope they're not mono red. Mono red is not a fun matchup. Oh, gosh. We're keeping this. On the play. They're on a mulligan. This is great. We're going to go Pelt Collector and then Chamber Sentry for 2, Chamber Sentry for 3. Yes. Oh, the victory is sweet. Opponent will not know what hit them. Should I have dropped a 0 mana Chamber Sentry just to make a statement? Oh, yes. That 2-drop on turn, attacking on turn 2. It's like a 2-mana, it's like a Nest Robber, for those who remember Nest Robber. 2-mana, 2/1 haster. Oh, yes. Let's just get this to fairy down. This will mess with his whole curve. He's not ready for such cosmic power. Phenomenal cosmic power. Itty bitty living space. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. So we're gonna go Pelt Collector. I shock myself here. Yes. I think I go with X equals 2 here so I can play Loxodon. That just seems so much better. I have to leave a white mana up. And in this way, my army of 2/2s was transformed into an army of 3/3s. Oh, never mind. 4/4s. My bad. Yes. This is the power of Ken Yukuhiro's brilliant mind. Please don't play Jade Light Ranger. Okay. Sure. I don't care. I have a bunch of 4/4s. Buddy. Old pal. So if we plus this, attack with all of our 4/4s. You can't really double block very effectively if we attack with all of our guys except for 1 Chamber Sentry. Because if we double blocks, we'll just use our Chamber Sentry pings. No. We should just attack with everything. This is what is known as the charge of the Light Brigade. So we're sacrificing one of these guys to get through 12 damage. Maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not. You never know. Hard to say. If he doesn't have another Explorer, it's good. Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible play. Not really. I mean, it's hard to know. Deputy of Attention. Dang. Green, blue. white. Trading a 4-4-4-3-2 does not sound good. We'll just wait until we draw a Deputy of Detention. Oh my god. This is pure hell. We were so close to winning too. Oh man. It would be insane to attack here. Okay, he's probably going to use his Ixalan's Binding on my Growth Chamber Guardian, so I can't keep playing them. What I really need is Deputy of Detention to take out... Oh, gosh. Oh, no. We were so close to winning this game. I was so confident, too. I was so confident. Get out of here, Lyra. Oh, man. We're one Deputy of Detention away. Actually, we're not even close to that, because he's gained like 20 life off of these Growth Chamber Wildwood Walkers. Jeez, this is so dumb. Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan still annoying. It's weird because like green decks just have such a hard time competing with this package because it's just so efficient. But yeah, I was so confident we were going to win this. It was looking so good. And then he dropped the second Wild Growth Walker and played 6 Explore creatures. So, or explored 6 times. That's more accurate. Oh no. Okay. Oh my goodness. Getting wrecked by Abzan, no less. Yikes. Well, his deck is sweet too, kind of. He's got some cool cards in it, like Resplendent Angel. I mean, these guys aren't really that cool. They're just kind of average. It's no Ken Yukihiro masterpiece, is what I'm going to say. That was pretty cool. The animation, at least, on that was neat. I feel like it would have been better to play, like, literally anything else, but, you know. Maybe my opponent will get bored and Alpha Strike me. Alpha Strike me down, Luke, and I will become more powerful than you ever imagined. I kind of want to bounce my own Loxodon, but then I have all my creatures tapped and I'm in bad shape. So I kind of just have to bounce the Shalai and then draw like something relevant. That is kind of not relevant at all. But, you know, there's like a lot of different lines you can take, but I kind of just don't think I am winning the bounce my own Loxodon, play it again, but the game when he can just do what I just did for 6 mana. Okay. Lyra. What I really need is Deputy of Detention right here. Actually, he has this card, so it doesn't even matter. Take action just for the heck of it. We always take action here. Action has been taken. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attackers. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. So yeah. No, wait. Yeah, we lose. Okay, I'm going to concede this game. Yeah, with the Shalai lock all set up. Man. Well, it was a noble effort, a valiant effort, but we only went 1 and 2 with Ken Yukuhiro's deck. I think it does better in best of 3, but this shows you kind of how the deck plays out. It does get much better after sideboard because you can kind of mess with your packages of which creatures you have, Deputy of Detentions, and my gosh, could you just stop moving around sideboard? There we go. Like, you can move in, you bring in your Tristanis, you have some more Planeswalkers and Deputies and stuff. But anyway, that is going to do it for the video. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, be sure to type in hashtag Wild Growth Walker Beatdown. I don't know. Actually, let's come up with a better one. Let's say hashtag Vivian Flash in the comment section down below to let me know you made it all the way to the end and to commemorate the moment when Vivian was dead and we could not cast our Watley's Raptors with Flash. So, hashtag Vivian Flash in the comment section down below. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Have a good day.